Good morning. It is Saturday, August 23rd, 2025. I am currently in Wood Lake, Nebraska. It is roughly 68 degrees, and I'm looking for a great day on the Cowboy Trail. I am currently in the Wood Lake City Park / campground. Here you have a bathroom. There is a water spigot right there. Please don't use that one. It has issues shutting off. You have to slam the handle down, maybe slap it a few times. But the water pump handle over there works perfectly. There is electric underneath the pavilion. There's only one outlet. If it's not working, just push the reset button. And right behind it, you might see a mailbox. That contains a logbook for cyclists and campers to enter in, whatever message you would like. Please note there is a sprinkler system here. And even though my tent was underneath the pavilion, I got sprayed, but it's okay. It wasn't until like 11 o'clock at night, and I learned my new tent is waterproof. With that said, it's time for me to push off on the Cowboy Trail, and I'm heading to Valentine. I thought I would share my current view. It's absolutely gorgeous on a day like this. I'm so glad I stayed an extra day in the campground because of the wind, rain, and thunderstorms yesterday, because I wouldn't have seen it in this context. And again, this is just outside of Wood Lake, not even a mile. As I travel down the trail, I can't stop seeing all these yellow flowers. I'm sorry, I'm not a botanist. As far as I know, there's some sort of daisy. I just don't know. But it's really nice to see the pop of color among the green and browns. As I travel along the Cowboy Trail, I'm hit with headwinds maybe every other day. Today's probably the most miles per hour. It's supposed to be up to like 10 miles per hour today. I think I've reached it. But I've been fortunate. Mostly the headwinds have been from the south and north, just like they were when I traveled the Trans-American Bicycle Trail. As I head north up to Valentine, I have about 20 more miles to go. I'm encountering hills, noticeable hills in Nebraska. And if you are going east to west on the Cowboy Trail, it is a long uphill ride. You won't notice it if you're a seasoned cyclist, but if you're new, your legs might burn just a little bit more. But it's not bad. It's pretty easy to ride. I've been going uphill for about half a mile, and these hills are channeling the headwind kind of like a funnel. That's all right. Still a nice, easy ride, and great scenery. The hill's going on for a little longer than I thought. But it's not bad. But if you're not used to hills, you might have to work up to it. I think you can do it. But, well, a nice ride, and it's very peaceful back here. I don't hear the road. Occasional cow. This was a little unexpected. I haven't seen a body of water on the trail other than rivers and streams. Nice little island there. I'm about 10 miles from Valentine. Just another body of water I didn't expect. I do have to give a warning. I'm about 10 miles before Valentine, and the pathway, no, this would be south, is not very friendly. You will have to go slower. Some of the sand is very, very loose, or the rocks, it's just acting like sand, and provides a hazard for bicyclists. This is about 4 miles, 4 or 5 miles from Valentine. Do not ride in the center, a little too loose. But again, a nice ride. The 10 miles before Valentine is a little sketchy, so be very careful as you ride through there. A lot of the gravel mix acts like sugar sand, and you can go over very easily. So try to stay away from the middle and the extreme sides. That's where it would be worse. It's not being compacted by other cyclists, walkers, runners, and these vehicles that you keep seeing the tracks for. It looks like side-by-sides and maybe a truck or two that are probably for maintenance of the trail. There is evidence that someone does come through, including mowing the sides for the horses to walk on, because horses are not allowed to walk on the main trail, the gravel. And where they do walk on it, it really makes it hard to ride on. There was a section quite a ways back where cattle had walked on it, and wow, that was really difficult to go over. In fact, I got off my bike and walked, like 10 feet because it was that bad. I forget the name of this bridge, but it's a particularly interesting bridge, as they have a trailhead about a half a mile back for people to park, and they can walk up and see the sights. There's some interesting stuff here. The bridge offers two observation areas where you can hang out like I am right now and look down. I'm guessing we're anywhere from 100, maybe 300 feet up. I'm very bad at numbers. A skill I never learned in Boy Scouts. But it does reveal a beautiful scenery. At the second overlook, to get a view of the river, stream, tributary, I'm not sure. I did expect to see signs down here, but there are none going east or south to north. I was hoping to find a sign or something giving more information about the bridge on the northern side, but there's nothing. Maybe it was planned and hasn't gone up yet. Don't know. Or maybe there was something in the trailhead back there, and because I didn't go in there because the car was backing out, maybe I missed the information. Believe it or not, I'm still going uphill. Some sections are a little more pronounced. I'm already in Valentine on the town city limits, heading in. I got a decent grade here. It's still easy to pedal. Not a difficult ride. And I'm at the Welcome to Valentine sign. Valentine, Nebraska has been interesting. It's a nice little town. I like Main Street. Did a little shopping, had some dinner. Something I noticed, which is unique, they have a bike rental on the Cowboy Trail. So if you wanted to go out for a quick ride, here you go. And I see at least one electric bike, 2 electric bikes there. Sadly, one's got a flat tire, but that's a nice option. for those who just want to get into biking. The trail leading out of Valentine is rather nice. It's cement. It doesn't seem to have any serious defects from weather. And it makes it rather pleasant to ride on. I've reached the end of the Cowboy Trail here in Valentine. The next place I will pick it up, supposedly, is in Gordon, and then I'll take it to Rushville. This section here is proposed, but it's not open to the public yet. But it appears many four-wheelers are going back there and having a blast. So I will be heading over there to the stop sign and making a right on Route 20. And I will take that to Cody tonight and make camp. Yeah, that sounds about right. And then to Gordon tomorrow.